Hey,
Ah,
reviews
back up in here, yo.
like we never left.
Did we leave?
I mean, it's been a minute,
I thought.
admittedly.
I mean, I didn't leave. I still been in the same place.
6 feet, man, 6 feet. Or no, you're 6'2"?
So I just laid it on the ground. I'm far enough away.
All right, so air reviews. As you can tell from our background, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Long-awaited sequel to the first film
I could have waited.
that people didn't really like in the first place. Dang it, I'm trying to be positive. So yes, in theaters finally. It's pushed back quite a bit. There was rumors of Carnage not being Carnage, and then they finally said, yeah, there's going to be Carnage. Let's face it, right? Sony is Fawcett compared to the MCU, and you're gonna find out everything just about before these films come out, if it's from Sony.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh snap!
Exactly. What's this? Multiverse crossover. No.
Yeah, with the Fast and Furious.
Story wise, I will say this one is better than the first, although not so much because the first one's story was terrible. So this one's is better. If you did not like Tom Hardy, in my personal opinion, if you like him in the first one, and not, he doesn't really do anything much to change your opinion in this one.
No.
Okay. The Venom character itself, more likable. It's almost like,
They gave more personality to Venom.
yes, almost like a Groot, right? Like Groot doesn't really do a whole lot, but when he does it, you like it. So they kind of have the back and forth banter that people kind of have grown to love, almost like Thor Ragnarok, between Hulk and Thor. Except for in that one, you actually enjoy both characters. Well, in this one, you just enjoy Venom.
Yeah.
It's the best way I can describe it. Does that summarize?
Yes, that's summarized it pretty much well. Like, I mean, you like Venom, and they make you want to like Venom. It's just Brock is just kind of like, I feel like they didn't want to put most of his story or the way he is or his character out there. So it's like, we'll give him a base character, just keep him base, and then we'll develop Venom.
Which I mean, I get that they obviously didn't use his original origin story. I'm fine with altering that from before. I mean, that's still true.
I'm still mad that you have a Spider-Man villain with no Spider-Man. He's my favorite Spider-Man villain.
While that is still true, I don't understand the direction they're going with Venom fully yet. I mean, we'll have to wait and see what their master plan is. At this point, I feel like they're pulling a Fox Studios.
This is Spider-Man Venom. It's on the shirt.
Yes, I feel like they're pulling a Fox Studios here, where they're just digging a hole deeper and deeper with not giving us what we want, the fans, technically. So overall, I think this film will appeal to a little bit more people than the first one. Having said that, Woody Harrelson.
Actually, he did. I didn't mind it. Yeah, he did as Carnage, as Cletus Cassidy. Yeah, good job. I mean, I did. Once again, I'm upset that there's no
Naomi as Shriek in this one. Not so much. Definitely could have done without her character, her performance.
I mean, she didn't do a bad job. I just don't think they gave her much to do with what she's doing.
The lines she has are not the greatest. I'll say that. She's supposed to be like kind of like a special. I don't want to say special needs, but maybe like some type of special needs character where with her powers, really.
I mean, she has abilities, and
And I'm sorry, the way that she portrays this character makes it seem like she's like a special needs girl, where she's not. It's really just that she's a little off as far as like the level of violence that she wants to do with her powers, but plays her almost like she's some type of I don't know, like off mentally. and like
I mean,
slow,
I guess
slow mentally.
I can
Maybe?
just get behind her being off mentally because I mean she is attached to the serial killer, so you kind of got to be off mentally.
But even Cletus Cassidy, like he doesn't come off slow; he comes off as intelligent.
Yeah.
So, whereas her character kind of comes off a little dim-witted. At least to me, anyways.
But too, I think the way they did the character is he's been out in the world and she's been confined forever, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that could be a reason why. Good point. Anyways, I don't like her portrayal of Frances Barrison, aka Shriek. Don't like it. I do like the Detective Mulligan. That's pretty decent. Not amazing, but decent. It was tolerable from Stephen Graham. He plays so many different type of characters, but usually the little like Guido type of character in a lot of the films that he's in. But he was likable in this role. What's her face? Michelle Williams does a good job as Anne, right? And
Dr. Dan.
Reed Scott. He made me like that character more. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
He makes you like the character a little bit more. So I won't get into spoilers. Overall, how would you rate this one?
It's a 3.
3?
3 out of 5. I mean, it was okay. I liked it. It's better than the first one. I mean, it's from day one. It's losing points for no Spider-Man. So I mean,
it's a solid 3. I would not go any higher than that.
Yeah.
100% agree.
It's an enjoyable action movie.
I could have walked in and just watched the end credit film part of it and been fine, not to miss the entire film. So, I mean, realistically, like I said before, right, is this digging itself a deeper hole. This whole thing doesn't really. It's kind of like, what are you leading up to? Where are you headed, right? Yeah. It borrows anyone that's familiar with comics or even some of the video games, right? It's pulling bits and pieces from Maximum Carnage, Separation Anxiety, Storyline, Lethal Protector, and just kind of throwing a bunch of it in. And I'll be honest, history has shown with Spider-Man that doesn't work very well. Like it doesn't translate well, right? Mm-hmm. They did the same thing with Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire, and that turned into a terrible mess. This one does a much better job of taking all that as a whole. But that's not really saying that much, right? You're saying something that failed to something that's okay, not something that's amazing. Yeah. So we'll see what ends up happening going forward. But a solid 3. It's a decent watch. Do you have to see it in a theater? I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I saw on the screen that was like, oh, I'm so glad I watched this in Dolby audio that I needed to see it, right? Yeah. I actually kind of felt a little let down. The most things that I got from the audio were like Venom's like sounds and Shriek screaming at high pitched volts, like decibels I didn't need to hear. So yeah, I don't think you have to see this in a theater. Yeah. If you want to,
yeah, I mean
by all means.
It's not like there's a whole lot out either.
Not a whole lot. Next
there will be
Bond.
In the coming weeks there will be Bond.
So yeah, so if you enjoyed the first one, if you really did enjoy the first one, you'll definitely like this one a lot better. Yeah. If you didn't enjoy the first one, this one is a little bit better. So 3 stars overall. Check it out if you feel like it. Ain't doing nothing else pretty much.
Exactly.
So we'll have a spoiler review version of this later on. So Until then, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for everyone who's continually subscribing to us and still checking our old content. Right? We haven't put out a video in a while, and we got 20 more new subs.
Thank y'all.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Love y'all.
Yeah. Also, negative or positive feedback in the comment section. We don't mind. We've seen some of things that people say, nice or not so nice.
Ready for it.
We're here.
You want the smoke?
See you in the next one. Peace.